Hello, beautiful people of the world. You are joined with us, Static Dreads, strangely entertaining, Kelz with no camera, and Zog, the Zog boy, who lets Zog to his Zog. And today,
perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Thank you. And today we are talking about the upcoming, already happening, spring 2022 anime season. How are you gentlemen today?
All right.
Still waiting on Shield Hero.
So we're lying as usual. Bet. But no, seriously.
I'm still waiting for Shield Hero.
I mean, yeah. Like, and it's coming, you know. But briefly, we just came out of a crazy winter 22 season, which, you know, I'm not gonna lie, I think that may have been the strongest winter season. Okay, maybe not the strongest winter season in years, but like at one point on Sunday, we had One Piece, Attack on Titan, and Demon Slayer. Like, I was losing my ish because it was like the three Shonen goats were just doing goat things. And just so briefly talking about that, like Attack on Titan having a part 3, sorry.
Part 3.
Yeah. It's hysterical to me. As someone who's read the manga, I'm just like, it's like you're on, it's like we're in escalator land. Like, when do we get to the ride? This is the ride and it's horrible. I'm not going to lie.
I feel like
this is the ride.
This was honest. Like the Attack on Titan, hey, we're going to do a part 3. That's poor planning. Like, y'all did not think this through. Y'all literally said, all right, we got these storyboards. How many episodes do you think we can knock it out in? 1 season. All right.
I would argue that they did think it through.
This is a cash cow for them, man. Like,
and they diabolically decided we're going to make another 12 episode season and then another season just to milk the shit out of this. We don't care about timelines. It took 7 years between seasons 1 and 2. These sons of bitches will stick around for anything.
Also, I can't wait for them to be like, part 3, the movie. And I'm going to laugh my ass off. I'm going
Attack
to
on
laugh.
Titan final coming in 2024. The movie.
I'm going to laugh because they could do that.
Attack on Titan, the finale, the movie, part 1.
And Knuckles.
And Knuckles.
And
Ugandan Knuckles.
I hope they pull some Evangelion shit and it's like episode 25 and 26 and a movie to reanimate and tell a different side of the story of the exact same shit we just wrapped up with.
I kind of hope that happens because that means we're getting a like low-key better ending than Attack on Titan gave us in the manga. So please actually do that.
No, the ending would just be the movie would just be what happened in the manga. The final episodes would just be something completely different.
I'm gonna need everybody who says this ending is going. If this, I don't know. We're gonna wait and see what the public thinks. In my opinion, it's probably not gonna change unless the anime changes. But Attack on Titan did not gel right with me, that final chapter, because the final chapter basically just did some really dumb stuff that we're not going to talk about. No spoilers here.
The final chapter did some dumb stuff. What about anyway?
Yeah, I mean, okay, a lot of dumb stuff happened. So a lot of dumb stuff happened, but the final chapter was just a giant F you to everybody. Anyway.
Yeah, I bet.
So, enough about that. We got to mention about Goat Slayer. Like, I'm sorry, Demon Slayer.
Thank you. I'm like, get the fuck out of here with this Goat Slayer.
Man, listen, you telling me episode, what was it, 10? Or was it episode 9? I think it was episode 9. Yeah, it was episode 9.
Yeah.
Of season 3 or 2 of, I don't know, the entertainment arc, episode 9 had some of the craziest animation. I don't care what anybody says. Say Demon Slayer's all hype or whatever. I don't care because that was beautiful. That was like a master class. And Ufotable, you know what? You earned that tax evasion. Like, because as far as I'm concerned, I ain't mad at you. Like, if you doing that, as long as you ain't hurt nobody physically or mentally, and from what I understand, like, it's the government. I can't blame you for not giving the government your money. Like, you Wesley Sniped this shit. So,
But Wesley Snipes killed his career after that shit because the IRS doesn't fucking play.
well,
But this is the Japanese government. Who
we
knows?
gotta
We're
confirm
not
season
Japanese.
4. So Demon Slayer is like literally the
It's like-
BTS to Japan. BTS was like the highest grossing thing for them for like freaking 2 years, and that's Demon Slayer to Japan. So I feel like they're gonna get a slap on the wrist. The dude's probably, I think he's got to do like 6 months of jail time or something. But he like exonerated his whole staff. He was like, "It's me. I did it. Leave the staff alone. Leave the projects. But I'm making sure my people get paid." And you know what? I respect that. He went out like a thug. He Al Capone that. He was like, "It was me. I do the jail time. Let my people be okay. Let them keep animating." So,
Man, I feel like season 4 of Demon Slayer is just like the Willie Nelson IRS albums, just so he can make enough money to buy his guitar back. Like,
man, like, listen,
Now-
okay, between the Fate animation and this, I ain't gonna lie. I was not surprised when they were having tax evasion issues because I'm like, ain't no way. And none of their staff complain like Mappa does or complain about being overworked or horrible work conditions.
because they know better. They ain't paying taxes. You think they're gonna pay your ass if you start complaining? Shit.
I
No.
mean, hey,
Now
Here's some hush money. Shush, shush.
we've talked about this before, but it's worth saying again. Yes, it is gorgeous, but in my opinion, we're getting back to the days of the 3 episode long beam struggle. Like the pacing takes me back to the OG DBZ days where it's just, we're going to drag this fight out for, 10 episodes, and that's fine, but we don't really get anywhere in one episode to another.
yeah.
I could see
Gorgeous as hell though. Like
Yeah, no.
that's how you make that formula work. Make it pretty.
That's fair. That's fair. But like the standout for me from last season was probably My Dress Up Darling, and I know I'm the only 4 of us who have watched that.
All the way through. I watched the beginning of it, but life is
Okay.
hectic.
Yeah. No, I feel that. Much love, Zog. But like it is what they did in those 12 episodes. Like it's one of those things where it's like I want and I crave a season 2, but even if there's not, I'm giving that a 10 because it's just done well. It avoids tropes while still giving you what you want. And it personifies like realistic relationships and also gives you something to like strive for while like making you feel like it's still obtainable. And just the comedy's great. Like the animation's great. The voice acting is superb. Here's what My Dress Up Darling was. It was Cloverworks' apology for The Promised Neverland Season 2. And I accept. So, moving on to what this podcast is about. Season 2. I mean, sorry. Oh my God. The spring season. I'm not wrong.
Season
It is season 2 of the year. But the spring season of anime of 2022. Dear Lord, it has been a Monday. So just going down a quick list. We're gonna get to what we're all most hyped for, but we got some Shield Hero Rising of the Shield Hero Season 2, Kaguya-sama, yeah, Spy Family, Shiamura's Not Just a Cutie, Komi can't communicate, Kai can't communicate, Part 2, Screw You, Quintessential Quintuplets, the movie, you know why, Data Live Season 5, Aran-san wa Harani, yeah, that's a one. A couple of Cuckoo, Summertime Render, and then just getting some ones that we kind of probably care about. I'm quoting Heroing, The Greatest Demon Lord is Reborn as Typical Nobody, Tamagotchi Game, Trapped in a Dating Sim, Bubble, Skeleton Knight, The Executioner, Ashi, and a bunch of other stuff that looks pretty dope.
So you didn't even mention Isekai Quartet. That's funny.
Isekai Quartet. Thank you, Strange.
Skipped right over. I haven't even watched it. I just thought it was funny. You skipped over it. That's all.
Another World. Yes. I guess that is technically the only one I skipped on that order, but like, yeah, I mean, we got some other things too. A Dawn of a Witch, Love of Another World. There's a lot of stuff that looks interesting, but
Shin Ikitosen.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that is going to be a freaking baller. We can get more into that list.
Yeah.
There, but I gotta know, guys. So out of these, like out of what's coming up, what are you most hyped for, and why? Kelz, let us know. You're going first.
All right, man. I'm so excited. I ain't gonna follow nothing else this season except for this one show. All right. Jewel Pet, Attack Travel. All right. Follow me on this.
Okay.
It's an O&A being produced by Ashai Productions.
All right.
Ruby, Garnet, and other familiar jewel-eyed jewel pets characters
Well,
are suddenly going on a school trip with the teacher Iruka. You know this shit's Naruto. To China's Sichuan province. However, something odd's about their tour conductor, driver, and guide as they head towards their true destination. It's basically a let's sell cute toys to children show. But my God.
yeah.
Man, at least you didn't say Insect Land like I thought you would. So
Nah, man, we talked about this earlier, and I'm like, that's not the insect show I remember.
Oh yeah,
I was
like,
hype about a weird season 2, but
oh yeah, Mr. Spider or something, where it's like there was.
No.
Oh Jesus, what? We'll have to talk about that one. But
It was like Attack of the Insects or something.
oh God, yeah,
something
that sounds
crazy.
horrible. But yeah, you said this one's called what now? Like
Jewel-eyed
Don't
pet.
even worry about it. It's just a joke.
a
Jewel
joke.
Pet Attack Travel.
I'm gonna go find the trailer somewhere, but I don't see it on the list because I think the universe is looking out for me.
Yeah, honestly.
But okay.
Honestly, no cap. Probably looking forward to Vampire in the Garden. I seen the preview for that, and I'm like, okay, Netflix and Wit Studio putting out a spooky, scary vampire like relationship peril. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
No,
Wit Studio
100%.
putting out a bunch of stuff this season.
Yeah, and like I saw that, and I was like, okay, this looks like pretty freaking promising. And
And what's the
I don't
worst
know,
could
it's
be?
like-
Vampire Diaries?
oh God, it definitely can't be worse than that. So there's solace in that, but it does look like it's going to be good. I'm liking who the directors are, and I'm kind of, here for the character design too. So we're gonna see like if it's gonna be. I just hope Netflix does not hoe it with the Netflix fashion like it's just done freaking part 6, no, part 5. No, part 6 of JoJo's.
How do you mean?
We're getting 12 episodes a year, which, I mean, JoJo's Fridays was the sauce. I love watching JoJo's. I mean, granted, the quality is still there, yes, and it's still David Productions, yes, but I just feel like if we have to wait a year in between, like, to tell, like, a 50 episode story, like, it's probably going to be 4 years before we get all of part 6. And I just really hope isn't some of that, or like what they did with Comey and Eden Zero, where the whole season is out in Japan, but then they like wait 6 months to get people to like get hype about it and then release part 2. So I hope neither of those things happen with that. I hope it's just here it is, enjoy it. Yeah, type situation.
Yeah.
So I just don't say discuss.
Oh, it's fucking Netflix. That ain't happening.
Yeah, okay.
And also, I think what they're doing with JoJo's Part 6 is the best they've done with this thing yet. Because it's like a 50 episode series for Part 6, maybe longer, but at least we're getting parts of it as it comes out. They can take time to animate everything and take a bit longer to revise all their planning and everything. But yeah, it is kind of frustrating to only get one episode a month. I will admit that.
Yeah.
And I kind of like the way that Netflix is sticking very much to its formula, right? So let's get bingeable amounts of episodes and release them all at once. That's what they have done.
Yeah.
And, they're kind of marrying that with current releases of anime. So yes, it's not, the next day streaming, but it is a lot more current than, it was even 6 months, a year ago, where it was like, all right, we're just going to have JoJo season 1 and 2 out. You could watch it at your convenience, but season 5 is, currently airing somewhere else.
Yeah.
So I don't mind that. The issue really comes down to Netflix exclusivity. That's the only place you can get this stuff streaming. But I don't mind that they're kind of sticking with the bread and butter of their formula.
True.
With their anime releases, especially when they're also doing weekly releases as well.
No, I agree. So we'll see what that brings, and we'll see. What about you, Strange? What are you most hyped for this upcoming season, or just hyped for in general?
I'm honestly most hyped for Comey season 2.
Welcome to the slice of life.
I know, it took me by surprise. Well, I like the comedy aspect of it. I mean, it took me by surprise. I find it funny, and I did kind of like resonate with it just a little bit, and I honestly look forward to season 2 a lot.
Which part did you resonate with?
Just the whole like making friends and not being able to communicate well, and that kind of thing.
What I love about Comey is like it embodies the slice of life so well, and because I feel like it's secondarily a romance, but most of all, like Comey's story to have friends, like the romance is secondary to everything else, which, I feel like it's pretty safe to say that there is feelings there for our boy Tadano from Comey, and possibly vice versa if he doesn't feel like she's way off his league. And I hope we don't go down that route, but we probably are because it's anime. But no, I think Comey Part 2 is going to be like a certifiable banger. And again, I hope it's not like a forever wait for Part 3, because I believe that this is going to leave us on a somewhat cliffhanger part, because Comey is a really good selling manga, and I think there's like 36 or 40 volumes out right now, like something crazy like that.
Wow.
But I will say all the cover arts are certified bangers, and one day I want to like see if they make a collage of the cover art or something. I'd like totally buy that. So cool. For me, I am most hype. I probably have to say personally, it's Kaguya-sama Love is War. Ultimate romantic. So it's the third season. And season 1 and season 2 were absolute bangers. I gave both of them very high scores, like upper 9s. And it's a interesting story of it's like a comedy slice of life romance, like just shonen anime fiesta. It's like, have any of you watched it before? I feel like some of you have.
No.
It's in my watch list, but I've never gotten around to it.
Okay. But like one of the best parts is like the narrator. Like, because it's the story of these two characters who are, infatuate each other. But one's a president, one's a vice president, and neither of them want to admit the weakness and confess first because they don't want to come off weak because they're both very competitive. And it's like, it shows the school life. It has great supporting characters. It has Chika. It has our boy Azumi. Like, we got 2 other characters in season 2, and my favorite character is probably the narrator, because he's like narrates everything, and it's like a tally of who wins the battles. And then at one point in season 2, he gets so frustrated because they're just like, there's a moment for them to get together and they both miss it. And the narrator's like, what is going on? Like, I quit. And then like a different female voice comes in and starts narrating. And the scene transitions, and he's like, I came back to work because I had a paycheck and a family and people I have to support. And I'm just like, yo, this show is like a freaking bona fide. It's a gem. And I feel like when it finishes, it could be like my favorite romance of all time. So we will see. I'm very hyped to see what season 3 delivers. And I know whatever it is, it's going to live up to it. And I can finally watch it, not on the high seas because it's merged with Crunchyroll. Thank you for that. So, Zog, what are you hyped for? I think you're probably most hyped for Summertime Renderer, right? is what you're most looking forward to this season?
Or
Oh yeah,
Tomodachi game.
absolutely.
I thought it was Bugland.
Trapping Dancing?
In all seriousness, the one I'm looking forward to the most is In the Heart of Konochi's Tsubaki.
Oh wow, I didn't see that
What?
coming.
What?
No, of course it's fucking Shield Hero.
Oh, okay. I was about to say I quit.
But no, honestly, I don't keep up with seasonal anime. I do not care. I am much more in that binge culture kind of thing. I want to watch enough of a show that I can decide right away if I'm like, oh, right away after one setting, if I want to come back to it or if it's anything worth my time. And if that one setting takes up like 2-3 hours, well, that's just better odds for the show.
Yeah.
Plus, it means fewer days I have to invest in the thing. But Shield Hero is one of those that, for me, like, it beat the odds. I will keep up with this show weekly and keep watching it over and over again just because how much I fell in love with season 1.
Yeah, that is 100% like that is me with Fruits Baskets, bro. So I 100% feel like you on that. And also, Raptilia's like top waifu out there. Like she is like her scene in season 1 where she's like, "I am your sword," and she would have been that darkness, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, this fucking banger!" And then like not for me being like
to sit there and support him throughout the night when he's in his deepest, darkest moment. Yeah, no.
Yes, like
I get the need for that.
Yes, so damn. But like I 100% feel like Shield Hero is going to be one of the anime this season that just kind of blows people out of the water. I hope so. I really do.
I hope
like,
so.
The same band who did both intros last season is back. So we got another one. The song's already out, but I don't want to hear it before I watch the first episode.
Like just like with seasonal anime, I'm not the biggest like sit down and watch the OPs.
Mm-hmm.
This is one I will watch.
Yeah.
I already got my hype, already got me sold.
Yeah, no, I'm like, is there anything like, any of you all want to see happen in any of these shows that we've like talked about? Like, it makes it so hype. Like, I know for me, I want to see a confession in Kaguya-sama. I don't know if we'll see it this season. I don't know if there is one, but that's what I want to see. So is there anything you guys want to see for your shows? Kelz, you got something to say?
Just Usher.
Usher?
This is my confession.
Oh my god! I was like, Usher's in the vampire anime, yo!
No.
I was like, that bag must be running real lowly.
No, I'm kind of looking forward to Bubble, and hopefully Bubble is not disappointing.
Yes, man. If Bubble is just, Bubble is literally like, I don't know, man. Like you got,
it's cute.
It
does look adorable.
It's got an art style. It's got character design.
But
it's also got Wit Studios' track record. It could be great. It could be missing.
We've got the director of freaking, or the character designer of Death Note, like freaking Haru no Go, like freaking Barakuman. Like I feel like, and then
Yes,
we've also got
Barakuman.
freaking the director who directed Kabaneri with the Iron Fortress, Attack on Titan. Just
all I'm hearing is that it's gonna look good, not that it's gonna be good.
Yes, yeah, because I do see Guilty Crown on here, so we could be doing some type of way because we know, but we also got High School of the Dead, and I rock with High School of the Dead. So, and
shit.
Black Lagoon, man. Okay, see, as much fear as he gives me as much hope. So.
Definitely. The director also directed the High School of the Dead OVA. So,
Yeah.
We got the best, we got the highest rated team out here. The question is, can they deliver?
Yes. My boy Swano's on it. So, the music. Okay, so we know the music, the character design are gonna hit, and from my like, I think the staff writer is also, let me see. I saw who it was. CD director, music, the Hello Sano. Animation producer. The script is Gen Ubarochi, who this man wrote Madoka Magica. He's also writing the new Ruby series we got coming. He wrote Gunslinger Girls, Noah Zero, like Galleon, like Fate Zero. This I have hope for the script too, man. So it's like if this is a miss, I don't know. I might take like a good 3 months off anime. Like
if it was a miss, then we must have been in the wrong timeline.
I'm knock on wood because it's happened before, but like I just like literally you got so many checks and balances on this because it's like, oh, the animation's bad, but we still got the direction. Oh, the direction's bad, we still got the music. Oh, the music's bad, we still got the script. If all of those fail,
it's a fucking movie, bro.
Yeah.
That explains why it's so star-studded.
I know, that's
it's a movie.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
No, that's something that makes a lot of sense.
I thought y'all knew that. Okay.
No.
I thought they knew it as well.
Yeah,
I barely read the name, Chief.
Oh my
How am I
God.
supposed to-
But yeah, no, I'm really like the only reason why I could see it failing is if it has like too many chefs in the kitchen syndrome. But like I kind of doubt that because everybody here just knows how to work with like everybody to get, because I think Bubble is going to be movie of the year, hopefully. I gotta see what else comes out this year or what. I mean, Jujutsu Kaisen Zero is probably gonna get it because like the fanboys, but I feel like Bubble is probably gonna be actual movie of the year, like freaking Evangelion was. But anyway, so. Yeah, any more like honorable mentions of like hype stuff coming out besides like Bubble and that? I think I don't know, man. I see a soccer anime, Aoshi. It's done by Production IG, and listen, man. Sports Production IG.
Okay, let's talk about this.
Okay.
We've got the soccer anime.
Mm-hmm.
We've also got the badminton anime. Between the two, which one do you think's gonna hit?
Okay, so we got Production
anime.
IG on the soccer. Let me look at the badminton one.
The badminton one is OLM and Nippon Animation.
Okay, OLM. They be slapping too because they did Comey and they did these Pokemon shorts, so they can go off if they want to.
They did every Pokemon ever.
True. Gotta put some respect on their name. I mean,
but they also been doing things like Mages Season 2.
Well, Mages is good. Oh yeah. I would say the badminton has more potential because like I feel like the ones you don't like. I did not expect to be hype about volleyball. And then Haiku came and said, fuck your expectations. So, and Prince of Tennis did the same thing. And IGPX. I hate NASCAR, man. Like, but I was watching IGPX every Saturday, man.
IGPX?
Yes, bruh.
not-
Don't sleep on IGPX, bruh.
No, IGPX is good, but I was like, I hate NASCAR, but I'm like, but these are giant robots racing.
But it's the same thing, man. It is literally the same thing.
What NASCAR are you watching?
I mean, granted, they
This
were
is-
boxing up in boxing up in IGPX, and then that French girl was kind of cute. I was like, my dude picked the wrong. He fumbled the bag. Anyway, so still mad at that. We might have to do like our retrospective on freaking IGPX. But I think I gotta give it to the badminton one because like Production IG, we know they're tried and true. But I feel like I feel like they might put some unnecessary stuff in the soccer anime. And we already got the soccer anime of the year, which is Blue Box, which we know that's gonna hit whenever that comes out. So people have been hyping that up from the manga and so I'm gonna go with the badminton one. I'm gonna say the badminton one's gonna be the sleeper.
But
And-
what about the golf anime?
Am
I ain't
I
watching
missing
that.
one?
It's called Birdie Wing Golf Girl Story.
I ain't watching that. Yeah.
It's
Honestly-
from what was it? Bandai Namco pictures. Yeah.
Oh
Hell no.
no.
Okay,
No.
I ain't watching that.
No.
I am not watching that.
We're trying to sell a new game. Come watch.
No, I would watch
girls
Dance
do
Dance
girly
Dancer
things.
before that, which I probably will watch in general because I love stuff like that.
Oh.
Which dance is a sport, so
Yo, okay. Actually, hold on.
yes.
Another one I'm looking forward to. I see it on here. The Therme Rome Nove.
Chief.
What is that? Is that a
What?
spell?
No.
I'm sorry. I speak English
Oh yeah.
and not even
It's
that
a-
good.
No. All right. It's a Roman bathhouse designer. And he basically
Lucius.
gets isekai'd into the Japanese bathhouses, and he kind of discovers and that's going to be his whole story.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw that.
Yeah, no, that looks really fun. It looks really funny.
Okay. So that brings them to the next topic. Which anime do y'all think might be the standout? So you know how we had My Dress Up Darling last season. And then we had 86, which ended up being low-key. I mean, not low-key. It was voted Anime of the Year
He's
by
so
Anime
low-key.
Trending. So which one do y'all think will be stand out? Which one do you think might be an absolute freaking banger? That doesn't have a precursor name. No, it's not a sequel, so we can't say Shield Hero Kaguya-sama because those have already been proven that they're bangers. Same thing with Komi.
Well, suddenly my interest for this has just died.
For what?
You said you couldn't bring up Shield Hero. Oh no, I don't.
I mean,
care
you can bring up Shield Hero, yeah, but we kind of
I'm
know Shield
fucking
Hero is
with
going to
you.
be a banger, yeah.
If last time, okay, I will tell you guys one thing.
Okay.
I usually pick one garbage isekai to watch per season, just because that's who I
Don't we
am.
all? Yeah.
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 So I was I'm oh wow, there's not a whole lot of isekais happening. I only see maybe 2 or 3 on this list. That's usually down from 20. That's half the list is isekai. I'm gonna go with a Skeleton Knight in Another World. Same RPG, fantastical landscape premise for being reincarnated in another world, but this time in the eyes of a skeleton knight. And I'm just wondering if is it going to be like Spider, and is it actually going to be good, or will it just be awful? So,
Okay. All right. We can see. Me personally, I didn't say this one is most hype, but it is really hype as well. And I think this could be some serious contender of Anime of the Year. Spy X Family, man, or Spy Family, since the X is not said. But Spy Family
Hunter
is
taught me.
yeah. So it's Cloverworks and Studio Wit, so it's coming together to be an absolute banger. The voice cast is okay, so one of my male favorite voice actors and my female favorite voice actor are doing the husband and wife. And it is
I see why you want to
Sayori
watch
Hayame,
it.
who is Shinobu, Mira Jane,
Mhm.
and a whole list of other waifus that I have. So she is, of course. And then it's our boy Tagia Iguchi, who does Hachiman in My Team Romantic Snafu, which is an absolute banger. He does Sao from Reincarnated as a Slime, so the ninja Oni, for those of you who do not know. He does Damas in the Ranking of Kings. He does a character in Fruits Baskets who is a minor character. Well, he's not a minor character. He's he's Yuki's best friend, Kelz. That's who he is.
Yuki.
Yeah, that one. So, and he's also he's in a lot of stuff. Let's just say it like that. But he's
in a lot of
so
stuff.
the premise is there's an assassin. There's these 2 assassins, so a spy and an assassin, who come together who need a perfect cover to do something. So they're charged to protect this girl, and she's a psychic, but no one knows about anybody else. The little girl is a psychic, so she knows that the mom is an assassin and the dad is a spy, but they don't know about each other, and they don't know she's psychic. So it's about them being a family. And if you watch the trailer, you will fall in love with it. And I am so excited. 4 days, and we're going. So
I look forward to that one as well. Seems like
Yeah,
a very interesting premise.
yeah, I feel like this is gonna be Like I said, I feel like it's going to be contender of the year. The intro is already a freaking bop. The outro is also a bop. So also that one, and I feel like the sleeper, like one that'll be really good for the season, maybe not the overall year, will be like a couple of cuckoos. Because there's always like that romance anime where it's like, okay, this is new. I got to give it a try. And I think a couple of cuckoos is going to be that one for this season. So we'll see.
Man, I feel it. So one that I've just found that I'm really hoping is the sleeper is Healer Girl.
Okay. I saw that
High
one.
school girls who cure people through singing. This is my shit.
I mean, I love a good
that's
idol anime.
That's
So.
awesome.
Bro, it's got an art style. It's got an art style that reminds me of Wonder Egg Priority.
Yeah.
I ain't watch it, but like it gives me that kind of vibe about, oh, we gonna be kind of unique with our character design.
Yeah.
And
No,
art
it
style.
looks like interesting and it's like supernatural. So I'm really vibing with it.
It's coming out of Studio 3 Hertz.
3 Hertz, huh?
And looking through, oh my gosh, they're doing the second season of Devil is a Part-Timer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
This
no,
just got me even more excited.
This looks like an
about Healer
absolute
Girl.
banger, bro. I'm going to indulge in this as well. I'm adding it to my like watch list right the heck now. So okay.
Man, and they've also done Rifle is Beautiful, which feels like Girls in Panzers, except with
Guns.
idols and who knows, man. I'm excited.
Me too.
I've just found a studio that piques my interest.
Okay, and we got episode 1 already.
They
out,
did,
so yeah, that's
They also apparently did Sword Art Online Alternative.
okay. That was a good one. All right. Okay, I'm here for it. Let's go. I know. All right. So Zog, is there one that you're like think could be a standout or it's coming? How you feel? Some type of way?
I'm gonna be honest, not much is catching my interest. That's just like new.
Okay,
Like,
I'm going to
I-
assign you one because I feel
Oh, then I'm
like,
definitely not watching it.
okay, that's on you, but I feel like you would fucking love this. So it's called Love After World Domination. So it's basically
Oh
like
yeah, I saw that one.
it's like
It was-
a Super Sentai character like somehow coerces the villain to fall in love with him. And they have to hide it from both like teams. Like she has to fight it from her evil dominions, and he has to hide it from the other like Sentai. And like they'll like meet up before or after battles and
I
like
wanna
talk
watch
to
this
it.
now.
Looks so interesting. Like, and then when I saw it, I was like, yo, I feel like Zog would really rock with this because it's like Power Rangers is it's a whole vibe.
Aesthetically, it sounds like something I'd be interested in.
Yeah. So
Honestly, and when it comes to like romantic comedy kind of things, one of the tropes I hate the most is the we have to hide this. So that part definitely does not excite me. But who
Yeah.
knows? Maybe they do it right.
yeah, because it's not. Maybe I should rephrase it. It's not like they're hiding it. He just like straight up tells her, "I love you," like and confesses to her when she's about to kill him, and he's like, "What?" And she gets like flustered by it. So it's not like they're actually in a relationship. She's just like, and everybody's like, "Why can't you just kill the Red Ranger?" And she's like, "I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it this week." So it's like, it's
God damn.
it's a fun time. I recommend watching the trailer because it is a fun ride, and I feel like that'd be something you'd be interested in too. And
I'll definitely check it out. It sounds
Yeah.
right up my alley, honestly.
yeah, no, it's like that, and I'm quitting heroing. That's one I feel like Kelz will like because it's like such a vibe. It's like the hero side has done nothing for me. I'm out here trying to be a hero. Screw everybody else. Goes to the villain side. Can I join y'all? Because like screw.
Okay, now that sounds fun.
And like that's one that I have an eye on because it actually premieres tomorrow. So
Oh,
give it a
another
watch.
one.
Well,
All right, I
tomorrow
quit
for
hearing,
when
so-
we're recording this, not like Friday when this goes out. So yeah, now you know the secret of our record times. But yeah, so
That definitely
It's-
didn't date us.
so it's pretty hype. With that note, Are there any genres that you all want to see more in upcoming seasons? Like you want to see more of?
Yes.
Horror?
Oh,
I want to see
I
some more
agree.
horror anime.
boo.
Which there's sorry. There's some right.
There's a fair amount
Toma.
of horror anime, but
Isn't Uzumaki coming
Well-
out this year?
I thought that whole thing came out already.
I know
The,
there was the
Junji
Junji
Ito
Ito collection, but I don't think they did Uzumaki. I
I
think
don't think Uzumaki came out.
I think they were saving Uzumaki for like a movie or something.
I think
Gotcha.
Uzumaki's supposed to
But-
come out this year, like exclusively on Toonami or some stuff.
I have no idea. But you get certain things like comedies, isekais. You definitely get like some tropes that some genres that come out every season in abundance. Horror is one of those that sometimes just won't even show up.
I
Yeah,
agree.
like from what I'm seeing this season, we have Vampire in the Garden, which might be horror themed.
Mhm.
And we've also got Tomodachi Game, which kind of seems very cerebral, psychological, kind of horror-ish. But that's it. Like 2 out of 30.
Yeah.
You know?
No, you're right. You're right. I definitely, as much as I hate horror anime, I gotta agree with you. I think there needs to be more of it. I won't watch it, so that's for somebody else. That's for y'all.
Until October.
Yeah, until October, when yeah. But anyway, so yeah, no, I think more horror is definitely needed because I can't think of the last. I feel like the last horror renaissance we had were like in the 90s when a lot of good like stuff came out then. But
Well, I mean, even recently with the revival of Higurashi, that came kind of out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And that was exciting. But that was the last kind of big push for horror. And maybe it's a seasonal thing. You know, maybe that's exactly what it is. Maybe we'll get into the summer, into fall, and that's when it'll start picking up.
Yeah.
But that's one of those things that for me, I kind of got to start paying attention to. Like, how does this work?
Yeah, I agree. Okay, so I guess we got Zog and Kelz out of the way. What about you, Strange? What genres do you want to see more of?
Well, I would have to agree. I would like some more good psychological kind of anime. Maybe just something that gets me thinking. Maybe like what's the detective, psycho detective? What's that one? Jog my memory.
Be more specific.
Psychopaths?
No,
Sherlock
Detective
Holmes.
Conan.
The one
ID
with
Invaded?
the one with the bat kid that goes around killing people. What's that one?
I refer you to my previous statement of be
Darwin's
more
Game?
specific.
No, it was Lil Slugger. He skated around on a skate with psychologically murdered people. And I can't remember for the life of me. I don't
There's a
remember what
difference
that one was.
between psychologically doing
I'll go
something and just being psychotic.
I'll go back to I'll go back to maybe a more easier one for me to remember. I just need more some stuff like Death Note. I don't know, because I have noticed there's not a
Platinum
lot.
Thriller? Psychological thriller?
Yeah, Platinum In. I am looking forward to watching that. I need to, but I don't know. Just psychological thriller. That's what I'm talking about.
I'll save you some time. Read Platinum. Do not watch it.
Oh, don't watch it. Okay,
I mean, you can watch it. Yeah, watch it.
Well, that's what I mean. I need another good one.
yeah,
You know?
that's fair.
Psychopaths.
I need
Only psychopaths.
You ain't wrong.
And then I guess that's really about it. I had comedy before, but I was like, yeah, you're kind of right. There's a lot of comedy.
Yeah,
Comedy's
there's
coming
very
out,
much a
so
lot of comedy. Not even just comedy. There's so much comedy coming out. So for me, it's more. I would like more good shoujos. Honestly, I would like something with that like flair of like romance, but like female strong leaded female stuff. Honestly, like I feel like we don't have enough of that without it being like ecchi. Like I would love to have more of, you know, like because even don't get me wrong, I love Komi, but I still feel like Komi is not like she's the main character, but she's not like I know Zog and Strange, you're gonna hate me for saying this, but she's not like a Toru Honda type. Like I want more strong female like
I have no
characters.
idea who that is, so.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's for the best. I think that maybe, let's see, maybe In the Heart of Konoichi Tsubaki might fit the vibe. It's about girl ninjas who happen to fall in love. It's also a shonen, so we know how that'll go. But that might, be interesting and kind of fit that kind of strong-ish female protagonist vibe. I mean, I'm looking at Dance Dance Danseur, but I mean, that's definitely, unless they throw a big twist in it, it's like, okay, it's two dudes fighting over the main ballerina, who she might be strong, but based on this cover photo, it's like,
no, I feel that
weird.
So that's what I'm rooting for. Just some more strong female lead anime, honestly.
Vampire in the Garden, 2 very strong female leads. There you go.
Thank you.
They may or may not be in love.
And I feel like Shikimura is not just a cutie, is one that might be something like a vibe. So I hear that she's good, but
Shiniki Tosin, you want strong female leads?
oh yeah, true.
There you go.
True. That is going to be a vibe.
May or may not be love story, but
that is definitely going to be one that I watch. I know Strange said something about, even though it's not a female lead, but Strange said something about Paranormal Agent coming back or something.
Paranoia Agent, that was the one I was trying to reference earlier.
What?
Paranoia Agent was the psychological thriller I was trying to mention earlier, but I could not think of the name.
Gotcha. Okay.
Anyway, it's fine.
Well, is there anything else that you guys saw this season that you're hyped for? Anything that you want? Anything that you think, that you want to shine some light on to the people of the world that you feel like might not get it, or something that, might be like a sleeper that could come up and be the best anime ever?
Not off the
hype.
top of my head.
I'm hyped for Date Alive season 4. I feel like that's gonna be good. Like I fuck with Date Alive. I feel like it's the king of the harem anime, like right under High School DxD. Honestly, it's good. It's like a waifu generator. There's literally, if you cannot find a waifu in Date Alive, you are just absolutely not into waifus, and that's fine. You can even probably find a husbando. Maybe, probably not. There's one male character. If you don't like him, you're screwed. So that's one that I feel like is going to be. And Karumi is like, again, top 10 anime waifu list. Like, I love Karumi. I feel like if you watched anything from Date Alive, you would be like, yo, this character is dope. She uses like an old musket gun and an old shotgun, and she has time travel powers, and like she has heteromorphia, so one of her eyes is a different color, so it's dope. Also,
what the fuck is Date Alive about?
So okay, so Date Alive is basically kind of based off the idea of a dating sim where these spirits come into the world and they try and like wreak havoc or do things, so they have to be coerced or tamed. And the one male protagonist,
I say, like
you
all
have
dating
to
sims.
fuck the yokai.
I mean, basically, but they don't.
Okay.
So yeah, basically, okay, yeah. So
depending on the site you watching this at.
I mean, Funimation now, or sorry, Crunchyroll now.
I'm going to be the strongest Date Alive tamer ever.
My you can't tame women, Strange. That's so sexist. Oh my god.
You're the one that said catch them like Pokemon, but anyway.
I didn't say catch them.
Gotta catch them all.
Did I?
Pokemon.
But anyway, so it's like this one male character has the power to like seal these characters, but he has to seal them by kissing them. But to kiss someone,
there you go. That's
you have
the
to take them on a
right
date.
there.
You can't just like like these spirits are all powerful, so you have to make them fall in love with you. So it's him romancing these waifus with like an overall arching plot. So it's interesting, and especially because one just like literally says no and breaks reality and sends him back through like time. Anyway, that's I don't want to spoil it, but there's
Let's do-
it's
I mean-
Like Data Live 3, we on Data Live 4. This is that.
yeah.
This is like the part 6 where we revert the universe
And
back, and then
Karumi
we get a new
is-
story with the spinning. Yeah.
And Karumi's best girl, because she's like, nah, you're not going to romance me because you don't actually care about me. It could be anyone. You just don't want me to destroy the world. So she goes on her own agenda, and she's also a Time Lord. So I freaking love her, and she's the best girl and awesome. But so that's definitely watch Data Live if you want something harem-y and fun. Arahan-san with, anyway, the one I talked about earlier, Araha-san wa Haraniri, which I'm sure it has an English name. Oh my god, it's the same thing. Okay, Arahan is incomprehensible.
Yeah, sure.
That's where we're going. Anyway,
Well, I
so
agree. What you said is incomprehensible.
it's the one with like the small lolly-ish girl and the high school dude. They're both in high school, but he's like, I don't know. She has problems with attachment issues. She doesn't know how much attention to give people. I hate that cat. So she like somewhat is overly attached to them or like really like distance from them. So it's like the male character's like, yo, we're going to find out. And I watched the first episode with our homie Cam and it was enjoyable. So I could see it was like funny too. So I could see that getting some love this season as well. But what
It's like Kana from Dragon Maid
Yes.
meets Komi Can't Communicate.
Yes. Basically, yes. And the reason they had to do something different because it literally, if they didn't make her a lolly, it would have literally been Coney Can't Communicate. So, but yeah,
Damn.
I think if you guys don't have anything, I think this season is going to be super packed. I can't wait to, eventually let you guys know on Twitter and through other memes and through other means, let you guys know how this season has been going. So I think it'll be a fun one. And I can't wait to like rave about Shield Hero and Komi and Spy Family, Kaguya and Data Live and Shimura Can Communicate and everything. And Bubble will hopefully live up to the hype. So yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah. So yeah,
But definitely
take us.
looking forward to a solid spring season.
Yes, with no cats.
Fuck them cats. Right here on Content Breaker. You can catch the show on all your podcatchers. We're talking Spotify, Amazon Podcast, Apple Podcasts, whatever podcatcher you prefer, at Content Breaker, or YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, at Content Breaker as well. Gentlemen, y'all have stuff too.
Yes, you can find me at Static Dreads on Twitter. Please come and discuss. Namaste.
Namaste. You can find me Strangely Entertaining on YouTube and at Strangely Entertaining on Twitter. And then on Twitch, that's twitch.tv/Strangely Entertaining, where I stream usually on Tuesdays, Thursdays, 7 p.m. Central Time.
And of course, the other product at your typical Shonen Protagonist. Zog, we have defined a schedule at some point in the past. What does said schedule say about next week?
Well, according to this, the end of 86. Oh, fuck, I gotta finish.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. It'll be worth it. Next week, the end of 86. Right here on Content Breaker.